Hey everybody, welcome into Lettermen Row. I'm Austin Ward. This is BuckIQ. That is Evan Spencer, former Ohio State captain, do-it-all guy, national champion. Mm-hmm. You look at this, we've talked about Austin Mack a number of times on this show before, Evan, and I know you love his game. Mm-hmm. Just seems like he had another setback, can't seem to stay fully healthy. This is a guy, though, that Ohio State needs.
Totally. I mean, and on the health thing, right, everybody's got to remember, football's a tough game, right? I mean, there's so many little weird nuances, weird steps that you can take that, can obviously injure yourself, but there are things to be said about that path back, right? Mm-hmm. That mental decision to say that I'm going to do everything that I can to pour through, early morning treatment or extra tape or whatever the small things are to get yourself ready. And I know that Austin's finding those small wins to realistically build himself as a better player. And one, I'm excited to watch him do it because he's got so many physical talents, right? I mean, he's a large kid, obviously is tough to move off the ball, off his point and goes and attacks it well. So, I'm excited to see what he can do. It just continue to play with that confidence, continue to play with what, your God-given abilities are, and just go out there and have fun, like I've talked about so many times.
And for people that say, well, how big of a deal is it if Garrett Wilson is coming on, Chris Olave is playing well? Well, I mean, Ohio State wants to play six guys for a reason. Yeah. Why is this important? You have Austin Mack.
Yeah, I mean, why it's important we have Austin Mack is because of the fact of his physical ability, right, to showcase himself to the quarterback, to really make sure that he doesn't have that defender in between the balls that he's attacking. And when that is the case, again, using those things that are unique to him, his size, strength, ability to attack the football, his ball skills, things like that, to realistically continue to, better our offense, right? So there's going to be times where I'm going to need curl routes to the field because we can just run them all day because that corner's not getting out of his break well. Right? Yeah, I mean, Garrett Wilson can do the same thing, and so can Chris Olave, but there's balance in how you have certain people doing different things, and that's not to say Austin can't run one of these drag wheel routes and take it to the house no differently than any of the running backs can as well. So the more that you can use your weapons in a diverse set, the harder it is for a lot of teams to kind of match up what you're trying to do as well. So that's why I think he's important, because he gives a different look that's unique to bigger receivers.
Yeah. Fortunately for us to break down on film, he had just showed that with a big game against Northwestern. So heading into this home stretch for Ohio State, Austin Mack looking to get healthy so he can do some of this stuff right now that Evan's going to break down. Let's roll the tape. All right, Evan, a guy that we've talked about a lot over the last year plus, Austin Mack.
My guy, Austin.
Some good and some bad, and he really started. This was a drive where everything came together for him.
Totally.
Yeah, receivers have got to be enjoying it when it's coming their way every time. But he gets started right here with a throw that looks pretty familiar with some others we've seen with Chris Olave.
Totally. And I think maybe taking a step here, because we've seen a play similar to this, like Chris scoring in the red zone. Mm-hmm. Let's just talk about differences in the personnel, right? So one thing that Austin's going to be able to give us, and we'll see this through these plays, are his physical ability to showcase the front side of his numbers to the quarterback, but use his body as that obstacle between him and the defender always, right? Always presenting himself to the quarterback. And here's just the first of a few plays that we'll see. Great push off the ball, sticks his foot in the ground, plays with speed and leverage, man. If you're a big guy playing with speed and leverage at a receiver and you can run, you have a long career, trust me, in this game, and it's time tested, right? Look at the Mike Evans of the world. I'm not saying that he's that tall or whatever, but these more physically dominated receivers have their characteristics that are desirable as well, and Austin has a lot of those for sure.
This play just looks so easy, Evan, but I mean it's a throw on the move for Justin Fields and changing arm angles and Austin. But for his route, is this easy one? Is this the one you want? Is it more difficult than it looks like?
I would say this is a good. I wouldn't say this is a good learning clip from the perspective of getting tough looks, because it's not. Austin gets a push off the ball and he gets a soft corner. Yeah. Realistically, the corner's probably playing thirds, right? So his responsibility is to bail on the snap. So this is great call, great timing. But the thing to pay attention to is Austin presenting himself to the quarterback.
Gotcha.
I think that's most important.
All right. So there's one catch there, and the drive starts to get rolling. Ohio State's ahead of the chains. You'd see this as they keep going here. Justin Fields keeps looking his way. They seem to have something clicking. They know what they're getting. And again, another sort of out route, deeper one, a little bit different throw.
100%. We're going to get another soft corner here, but again, presenting yourself to the quarterback, using your physical abilities that kind of position you a little bit differently than the corner, having him having some size over him, coming back, attacking the ball, making sure it is quarterback ball me with my man behind me. Another great outcut. We can't see the top end, but you can tell that he's transitioning well just by his space. Great ball by the Q. Great pitch and catch. First down, good guys.
Yeah, move the chains again, Austin Mack. And then you start feeling it, right? You got a couple coming your way on the same drive. Might as well keep going there.
Well, so this one is, again, we're probably more doing a little bit of keying on this corner now because he's been soft the last 3 times. You're like, hey, if we're going to get him soft again, let's run a little outcut where we have options in case he jumps it, right? But he doesn't. So we're going to continue to feed the guy that's over there balling on him. And if he wants to give us the space, we'll take it on, what's this, 1st and 8 or 2nd and 8?
2nd and 9 here, yeah.
2nd and 9, call it 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 after this play. You got anything in the playbook to call it from there. 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. It's a much more difficult spot to pick up for sure.
Now, Mr. Reliable, Austin Mack gets it done, keeps him moving. Why not let him finish the drive, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's got him on the other side of the formation here as it comes to a close, and Justin Fields just rips one here.
Yeah, this is a beautiful ball. It really is. Beautiful ball, beautiful play by Austin. But on this next view that you'll see him really kind of settle in zones, and that's just football IQ, man. Knowing where the defenders are, where they're moving to, having film study of where you need to settle to find those holes. He knows exactly where he's got to be, presenting himself to the quarterback. You see those 11 facing number one. One throws a great ball, and at the end of the day, it's athletic ability to get in the end zone.
When you settle here and you got that space, I mean, how are you? Is your head just screaming like, please see me over?
Well, hopefully, you got a lot of film study, and if I'm settling in this space, it's because I know that this zone is presenting that type of opportunity, right? And obviously, he's read this well, and knows where to settle. But again, you can play with vision on these types of things too. So, playing with great IQ, playing with great football sense just allow you to, I feel like I got some grass. Let me go ahead and settle here. Quarterback will find me. I got the ball. Now time to go score.
All right, 4 catches on a drive and a touchdown. Hard to get much more than that for Austin Mack and the Buckeyes. They can use him healthy down the stretch. He's got the off date and a chance to get healthy heading into November. Buckeyes need him out there. Evan Spencer wants to break him down more on Lettermen Row BuckIQ. For Evan, I'm Austin Ward. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe below to get the latest videos from Lettermen Row.
We got Letterman Live, we've got the practice report, we got rapid reaction. Hey, and we got BuckIQ with Zach Bourne.
For sure. We got recruiting breakdowns with Berm. We got whatever you need. Ohio State football and Ohio State athletics, we've got you covered here at Lettermen Row.